Okay, now that we have our columns set up the way we want them to include conversion data, we also have our segments set up so that we can see not only how many conversions are taking place, but which conversions are taking place for each campaign. Uh, Keep in mind that if you want to kind of learn what some of these other columns are, all you have to do is hover your mouse over it and it tells you. For example, clicks. It's when someone clicks your ad. The click-through rate is how many times your ad is clicked in comparison to how many times it's actually viewed. So, if your ad is shown on Google 10 times and you only get one click, that's a 10% click-through rate. So impressions are actually views. It's the same thing. But you can go ahead and kind of start to explore the different columns. We added conversions so that we can see how many conversions are taking place with the all conversions and the cost for each conversion, which simply takes the total amount of money spent for that campaign and divides it by the number of conversions to give you a cost per conversion. So each campaign performs a little bit differently. We have some that are basically, getting conversions that are very low in cost and others that are more expensive. And as we fine tune and go through the seasons, those numbers fluctuate, and it's basically up to your agency or the person managing your account to stay on top of those things. Now, if you wanted to view the same type of reporting, but not just for a campaign, but for a keyword, you can do that as well. You could just click on keywords and it's going to show you every single keyword in your account. And basically, you can apply the same segment and conversion columns that you had before. So you just segment it, conversion action, and basically, you're going to see for each keyword how many conversions were generated from that specific keyword. Now you have to scroll over a little bit to see it, but you can see the word boat transport here generated 2 conversions for a cost per conversion of $29. So each keyword has a different cost per conversion and metrics associated with it. So analyzing your keyword level data at this, uh, type of way with all these types of data points and metrics is going to allow you to really tell, which keywords are worth continuing to spend money on and which ones just aren't worth it anymore. The same thing can be applied to the ad group level. Each campaign usually has an ad group within it that is going to either be related to a specific location that you want to show ads in, or maybe to promote certain products or services. So in this case, uh, this particular client has several different campaigns. Some of them are going to be for heavy duty equipment. It's a transporting company. He ships different things like cranes, bulldozers, um, heavy duty equipment for the Army. And each one of these basically has its own set of metrics, columns, and we can also apply different segments and things like that to the reporting view. If I click on all search campaigns, it's going to show me every single ad group. There's 238 of them. You can only see 10 at a time unless you expand. But you can kind of start to see how each keyword group is performing. So instead of focusing on keyword level data, if that's maybe too much data to look at and it's overwhelming, you can kind of just go to your ad group level reports and see how things are performing as well. So I hope this has been helpful. Again, the goal here is to kind of illustrate how you can make uh, reports more customized and tailored to include certain data points that you specifically want to see. And this should allow you to kind of get a better idea as to whether or not your campaigns are performing well or not. I hope this has been helpful. If you have any further questions, feel free to reach out to us and we'll be happy to answer them. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.